Hi guys, FootStock Trading here, and today's video is an exciting one. It's the first in the series of Road to 1k. What Road to 1k is going to be is me starting fresh, as you can see in front of you now. Me starting on a brand new account, £1.50 and 3 cards, that's all I get. As you can see, I've verified everything. I've had a chat with the guys from FootStock to allow me to do this. You're not meant to have 2 accounts, but I've had a chat with the guys and it's kind of allowed for this, so that's great. So I really appreciate that. As you can see, FootStock are really supportive in their community and trying to help people out, so I think that's really good of them. So yeah, £1.50 and 3 cards to get me started. Let's have a look what we get. So we'll jump in if it lets me. There we go, we jumped in. Right, so we got the £1.50, and then what 3 cards did we get? Oh, it's a rough start. We got Martin Kelly, who does play, but like 19p. Matt Target, he's actually quite cheap. I reckon he'll get some points. Okay, these two are going to play, but Stephen Henderson's just absolute waste of time. I don't see him playing ever. So let's see if we can get him instantly on the market at 30p. If we can get 30p in for him, we'll see what we can do. So what we want to do is we're going to want to hit all these along the way. Get some free stat roulette entries. Get what ones are quite hittable. I suppose free stat roulette entry first. Poor 3,000 cards in the collection. I'm a while off that, even if I know. Right, that's fine. We're going to want to hit these along the way, just as additional points towards the, I suppose, market value we've got. Let's have a look here. What free tournaments? So the tournaments have now been released for the weekend. We've got some quite long ones. That we've got an entire weekend with 11 players. Starters welcome, which is one we're probably going to have to try hit. It's 3 cards. Starters welcome. All the weekend games. We're going to have to see what financially we can get to, and hopefully we can earn something off the back. So what we're going to want to do is have a look at the market. Obviously the budget we've got is very limited, so we're going to want to try get maybe some like 3, maybe I'll go for the really cheap players. Right, let's have a look at the free rolls. Let's be sensible about this. So what tournament is a free and beginner tournament? Villa Everton. If we can get some Aston Villa or some Everton players, we've already got an Aston Villa one there, that's good. But if we can pick up some Aston Villa and Everton players, we'll be able to flip them. So if we start with the Everton players, they're a bit more on the pricey side. However, if we think about what they're going to do, who they're going to play, so on and so forth. So Aston Villa, Everton, I'm just looking up who was in the lineups just to double check. Okay, so we can, like, it's difficult to say because I think Moise Keane's going to finally get his start. So attacker wise, you got like Bernard, who I think may be a bit more affordable, but I might be completely wrong. You never know, but I just got a feeling Bernard's going to be a bit more affordable. So like, but then do we want to go for a £1.20? Yeah, we do. Even if it's 30p profit, I'll take it. So we're at 121. Place my order there. And then what we're going to want to do is have a look who else there is. Centre back wise would be a good one, because the tournaments when it's like you have to have centre back and stuff like that. I think Delph's going to play a huge part in their success this season. However, I'll put an offer on a Delph. I'd be silly not to. I really do think Delph's going to play a big part in their season. Whether he gets a lot of money for it, I don't know, but let's have a look. So if I say 19p, worst comes to worst, I'll be able to flog him on for a little bit more. Mina, we'll have a 53 punt on Mina, try to get him up to £1. But realistically, if you have a look, there's not masses we can buy. We're not going to be able to. I think maybe a few more from the Villa team, but then I think Aston Villa's, because they're new into the league, it's going to be quite expensive. They've not done bad so far. Like, they've not been the best, obviously, but let's have a look who there is. Like, Big Wes, he's just too much. Jack Grealish, Hara. Where we got? Just trying to have a look who we have. Douglas Luiz is pretty good. Let's see if we can get a Douglas Luiz for £1, just over £1. And who else? Let's have a look here. Don't really fancy going for another Met target, to be honest, although easy returns. No, we'll leave that there. What we're going to then do is we're going to go market, price, and we're going to scroll right down. We're going to hit some of the lower ones. See if we can get a couple of bigger name players for the weekend who'll actually play. Like a Hector Bellerin might get us an assist in like the free to play. So we'll put an offer on a Bellerin. Obviously at £1.50 we're going to really want to hit. What have I done? Oh, just scroll right up to the top. Here we go. So, right. I think we can get a Davinson Sanchez for 80p. That'd be good. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put a bid on loads of different people. We'll come back and we'll review and we'll have a chat about what ones I put a bid on, why I put a bid on them, who, and see if anyone does come in a short while. I'll do this kind of starter video for it. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be loads of videos back in this. We're going to start from the very top and go the whole way down. We're going to start from the bottom, sorry, and go the whole way up to the top. Not there, I got that the wrong way around, didn't I? And see what kind of investment or return we can get. It's difficult at the moment due to the very limited funds we've got. However, we can do alright on this. I'm confident we can get some money in and yeah, get some quick flips. Like, if we can get, realistically, we need a couple of players to come in where we make just shy of £1 profit on each card, and then we'll be laughing. What I'm doing is I'm going to set up a spreadsheet for everything I buy, invest in and track, and that'll be put onto Twitter all the time, updated and kept going. Obviously I'll be recording as well, and we'll definitely get more going from there. But keep an eye out. Give me a few minutes and we'll come back and I'll show you what I've offered on. So yeah, back in a moment. Okay, so I've just spent kind of 10 minutes just scrolling through the market, putting offers on different people, kind of having a look through what there is out there for kind of me to buy as initial investments. Genuinely, there is hundreds and hundreds of players out there. However, I've not managed to put offers on all of them because I'm not a miracle worker. I've ranged from kind of the very bottom of 3p all the way up to kind of £1.43. So there's a massive range on price of kind of the players I'm going for. I will continue to obviously put offers on. I'm probably going to spend probably another 20 minutes doing it, just making sure that I've got offers on every player that I think could earn us some money. And hopefully from there we can make a bit more money each time, if that makes sense. So all I want really is one flip to come off that's 50p to £1 in profit, and then we can get two flips to come off that 52, and then so on and so forth. It's going to be a lot slower at first than what it will be down the line. I'm in no denial of that. Down the line I think we can get quite a few flips coming in each day. or each kind of hour or so. Like even going for this, it's what, there's an 8p margin there, but I'll take the additional pence because that could be the difference when you're first starting to between me buying a player and me buying one, or buying two players and buying one player and having to wait for someone to sell. So at the moment, margin's not a massive thing. There are certain margins you want to look for, obviously. When you're, so if we, I know there is. So for example, in the new players, there's huge margins. So £12 to £9.33. If you get a Mason Mount, for example, and you buy one at £12, I reckon you could sell it at 15 like that, and you'll sell it pretty quickly. You can always find someone to buy one. Another one is Tamori, £1 all the way up to £10. That's a huge margin. Once again, I don't think he's going to sell at £9.97. I'll be incredibly surprised. However, if you can get someone to buy one at £4, that's still a very quick way of tripling, quadrupling your money. It's looking at the options you've got. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't happen that often, and when it does, it's great. But you need to get your kind of portfolio built up to get there. Obviously, at the moment, my portfolio is now incredibly limited, so I've reverted back to nothing. So me having £1.50 in the account and 3 players is terrifying, to be honest. I don't know what to do with myself. But if anyone wants to buy Matt Target, Martin Kelly or Stephen Henderson, please do let me know and I will sell you them, because realistically they're rubbish to me. Target I'll probably keep for tournaments at the moment, but that's about it. I will be having a look into the first free-to-play beginners one, Starters Welcome, as I am a starter. I'll have a look at seeing who I can get. So obviously I've got Target with one player. I need to have a look who I can get for the other ones to even be within a chance to win some money. But at the moment I don't own 3 players, as it's telling me, but it depends how it's split. Like even if I can win £1 off that tournament, that pound's going to go miles in the long run. So yeah, it's not going to be an easy run, but it's something that I want to do, and I want to get to £1,000 by doing this. If I get to £1,000, I will buy this pack here. So what my aim realistically is to get to the gold pack. Trade from £1.50 up to a gold pack and see what I can get. Whether it's by buying and selling loads of really small cards or loads of bigger cards. You've got to get to the bigger cards first. So loads of small cards at the moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep trading. Obviously, if you can like the video and subscribe and let me know what you think, that'd be great, and we can go from there. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to kind of hearing what you guys think I should do, or players that you think are good to buy. Because if you've got a few hints, it will go a long way. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Cheers.